Hi y'all, this is the Mrs. Smith Show. How y'all doing today? Rather to say how y'all doing this afternoon. We're going to talk about the news today. And the news is something that happens every day in New York City, anywhere in the world. And we're going to talk about the situation that happened at the museum in New York City yesterday. How this crazy man jumped over the counter and stabbed two employees in the museum, two females at that. He was denied access because he was reckless a couple days ago. His pass was revoked Friday, and he decided to come back, try to get back in the museum Saturday, and they revoked him because he was acting radical in there the last 2 weeks, and so they denied him. So he gonna jump over the counter and go crazy over two employees up in there and stab both of them. They're doing okay now. They're doing fine. They're looking for this crazy man because he's 61 years old and he's going crazy. I mean, if someone deny you from a museum because you're reckless, just walk away. I mean, there's other museums down there you can go to, but you need to behave yourself when you go in these places because this is not right how you acting. You're a grown man. You 61 years old. Okay? And you acting like this in the museum? I mean, something wrong with you. You need some help. But they're gonna give you help when they find you. Trust me. You're gonna do time for attempted murder, two charges against these two females. You're lucky they're alive. But they're looking for, they know who he is out there. And they're gonna find him. So I mean, unless he got a passport, he jumped on a plane or something and got away. But I don't think he going that far. He's somewhere hiding in New York City. They're gonna find him somewhere. They got his name, they got his address and everything. So if he's not at his house, he's someplace else with a family member, or he hiding somewhere. He's hiding. But like I said, they're gonna get him. They're gonna get him. They're gonna get him real soon. We'll hear about in a couple of days that they're gonna get this man. And then the other instance happened, a shooting. This guy was walking and some car just drove up to next to him. He's a store owner and shot this man for no reason. What is wrong with you people out here? You're killing innocent bystanders out here in the world. You're stabbing innocent people out here in the world. I mean, people who did not do no wrong to you. This is what I'm talking about. How this world is today. Y'all don't understand that we are in the last days, and all this madness going on is not going to stop. It's going to keep going till that time comes when that last episode happens in this world. Just like with Ukraine and Russia blowing up Ukraine because this idiot he want to be a fool and blow up because he want the country. That's what he wants. This is what this fight is all about. He wants Ukraine. He wants to control Ukraine. Okay, and they're not having it. Why would you want to control something that you cannot have? And then when he think he God, but you're not God, brother. You're not. They got a bounty out for this man. Two millionaires, billionaires, really got a bounty out for this man's head. And no, he's I mean, he's hiding too. But he trust me, somebody gonna get him. Somebody really gonna get this man. He need to stop. You killing babies, man, children, pregnant women. Are you sick? You are sick because you're doing it. You a sick man. Imagine somebody go after your wife and your daughter. You don't care anyway because you're sick. He don't. He's like Hitler. He's like Hitler. He don't care who he kills. Women, children, pregnant women, blowing up hospitals, killing, blowing up hospitals with babies in it. You a sick puppy, and you're gonna get it. Trust me. You're gonna pay the consequence of what you're doing to these people. Before you start, I mean, it's too late now to think about it because they after you. They got two bounties on your head already. They want to arrest you for, what is it, ward, all type of stuff. They want to come after you for, and they want to, and another one they want to take you out. So when that happens, I'm gonna be on YouTube announcing it too, because this man is crazy. This man is a sick puppy. He need to get his, well, like I said before, I mean, United States is not getting involved. This United States telling this saying that a lot of things they're losing. Russia's losing everything. McDonald's, Deezer, and all other type of stuff. They losing a lot of stuff now. And these millionaires who live in Russia, billionaires, are gonna go after this man because they're losing money. They're losing a lot of money. You know, this man is rich. He got boats, houses, all type of crap hiding. He got bunkers. And where he's hiding at, this man got money. Well, he had money. I guess they're freezing everything. Froze all his accounts. They froze everything. So I don't know how he's spending money, and I don't know how he's doing it, but he's doing it. You know, and over there they no food, no water. This is why people over here are doing charities to send food and clothes to people in Ukraine. Not in Ukraine, but in other places where they're at, where they're being rescued at and being saved at, because they need food, they need water, they need diapers, they need formula, they need a lot of stuff right now. These people need help, you know, because this what this food is doing to them. He should just let I understand this man. I forgot his name, but he should. Never did that in the first place. And your time is coming, dude. Your time is coming. You think God gonna let you keep blowing up his planet? You think so? It's not gonna happen. It's not. So you need to well, like I said before, they're gonna take him out anyway. I don't wish bad on nobody, but they're gonna do what they gotta do with this man because like I said before, he's a fool. He really is. He think he Hitler. And Hitler got assassinated by his own people. That's who killed Hitler. If y'all do the history, Hitler was killed by his own soldiers. Trust me. You do the reading, do the math. Hitler was killed by his own soldiers back in the days. He didn't commit no suicide, none of that stuff. He was killed by his own people. They got tired of it, so they took him out. So y'all better do the math. This man better do the math because he about to get taken by his own people. I'm telling you. So now I have other news, other good news in the world today. We have jobs now. Jobs are building up out here today too. As you can find, there's a lot of jobs out here. People are not going back to work. I don't know why, but they don't. But people need to start going back to work, y'all, because there's no more unemployment. Unemployment run out. There's no more stimulus checks. That's gone. You might as well just say, okay, let's go back to work. People don't want. There's more job. There's a lot of jobs out here that you can, McDonald's hiring, Stop and Shop, ShopRite. A lot of places are hiring out here. Not Trader Joe's. Well, Trader Joe's is hiring, and I'll just say, a lot of stores are hiring out here, and they will hire you. I don't know. I see a lot of old people going back to work, going back to work now and doing their thing because times are hard. Everything went up. Everything went up. Everything went. Economy is so high now. Food went up. Apartments went up. Everything went up after this pandemic. It's like, whoa, phew, that's it. It went up in the air. I'm trying to find me a place to live, apartment. Anyone think got an apartment for me? $800. I'll take it. It's hard. It's hard out here now and whatnot. But economy's going up, and all that stuff is in the Bible. All that stuff is in the Bible. Everything going up and everything, inflation going crazy, the war and the virus, all type of stuff going on in this world. So everybody needs to just okay, be real, open your eyes, and let's see all this stuff going on. It's really, really crazy out here today. Really crazy, And all I can say right now is there's nothing we can do about it but pray. Pray about it and try to deal with the problem, deal with the program, and deal with a lot of stuff that's going on here today. People in New York City are going crazy in the subway system. People slapping people in the head with a hammer and stabbing people and shooting people. People going crazy out here in this world, and it's times are getting very, 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 very hard. Like I said, we are in the last busy days, and y'all need to get your acts together. Whoever believe in God, better start getting on them knees and start praying, because when that time comes, he ain't gonna play with us. He's not. I said times are hard now, and I said get with the program. So after a while, I don't know. We might even be here next year. Who knows? We don't know what's gonna happen. So anyway, also got some other good news. Hopefully, I can say hopefully, but this week I'm gonna do another show with my peoples, and it's gonna be a good one, and I'm gonna have a good time with this one. Like always. But I'm gonna have this one's gonna be my favorite one. I'm gonna have a good time with this one, my other show. And my other show will be with the senior citizens. I'm gonna have a good time with them because they're lovable people. Seniors are good people. Just like I said early, people are go crazy. There's a woman who just knocked this woman 80-something years old on the ground yesterday. You got caught on video, lady, pushing this old lady. Now she's in critical condition. I hope they catch you, because what you did to that lady was wrong. Why you going around knocking down old people? You crazy. Now we got them young punks out here doing that. So I don't understand why you doing it. So like I said before, things are getting hard. Things are getting very hard. So look at the anyway, like I said before, things are getting very hard today, and it's not fun no more what people are doing. It really isn't. You pushing people, knocking people down, and doing all type of crazy stuff. These young people, need to stop with their mess too. You go around robbing people and doing things to people, and you get caught like that. This Uber driver, she was trying to make some money out here, and they robbed her, knocked her side, and she's in the hospital. They caught the two kids that did it. No, she was 65 years old. 65 years old, and you're gonna rob an Uber driver for her car, and you got caught.
When this happened?
It happened 2 days ago in Bridgeport. It's in Bridgeport.
Sad part about it is,
and these dudes are not from here. They came from all the way from New York to do this, and now you got caught. So now you in Bridgeport prison. That's how I think. It was 4 of them, but 2 got caught. Don't forget, when you get caught, you're going to rat your friends out, because they're going to offer you a deal. And your dumb behind going to take the deal because you rat your 2 friends out. But guess what? Once they catch your other 2 friends, your deal's off the table completely. I'm trying to tell you how these cops think. They're going to give you a deal. And after they say, okay, you want the deal, take the deal, okay, tell you who your friends are, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then once they catch your 2 friends, the deal's off the table, brother. That's what's going to happen. You're going to do some time. You're all going to do the same time. One might get out before the other because the other one smart. I didn't do it. You're going to snitch on each other. So, and there's a word out for it too. So guess what? The deal's off the table. Trust me, I watch a lot of 48 Hours. Like a lot of it. I see what's going on. I see it. I know how it is in the system. They're gonna give you that good old deal. Okay, I'm gonna take it. Come to find out, when they catch your buddy, guess what? Your deal's off the table. So it's like, okay. And the bad part is you're gonna do more time than your buddy is. That's how bad it is. It's funny, but I watch a lot of 48 Hours, a lot of shows, and I know how it is. So that's how it goes. But anyway, I have a friend that's in the hospital, and I'm gonna go visit her today because she's a very great person, and I want to go see her today if I can get in the hospital, because allow 2 people a day to see somebody. That's stupid. You know, she got other family members that coming in town want to see her, and they gotta wait every day. It's like 2 days. Two people. It's like today, somebody goes two people going today, then tomorrow 2 people, and that don't make no sense. Come on, 2 people a day. And I want to see her. I'm trying to go get in the hospital to see her, and I can't see because everybody's 2 people upstairs. Like, come on. Well, I'm gonna try to get in there and see my girl. I gotta see her. I really gotta go see her. And anyway, so I'm gonna give a shout out to my grandma, hi grandma, and my sons, and the shout out to all my son's friends, my brother, my mother. I'm just giving a shout out to people that I love. Okay, my little circle, and my cousin. Give a shout out to her. She's doing her thing, and a shout out to my friends and whatnot, my close friends, my friends who next to me, connected to me, my friends, those, my trooper, my sidekick, and I'm gonna give shout out to my sidekick. That's she know who she is. That's my sidekick, So you don't see me, without her, or you see her without me. That's my sidekick. That's my girl. Yeah, AJ. That's my girl. I didn't want to say her name, but that's my sidekick. And I said, like she a true friend. When I need her, she's there. We throw down, we do things together. I can't say throw down, but we do things together when we out in the street. Someone mess with one, you mess with both of us. That's how it is. And we have a good time. We fun. We don't start trouble. We like to have a good time and whatnot. We just do. People love us. That's why I say my sidekick.
What do you think about what's going on in New York today?
I'm not moving back down there no time sooner. New York City is crazy. I'm trying not to move back down there, but New York City is crazy. It really is. It went off the chain. When I was living there 11 years ago, it was totally different. I mean, you wasn't having people being pushed from the trains and whatnot back in them days. It wasn't that often, but now it's often now. But these homeless people doing this to these messed up people, they're going crazy. So now they're get them out the subway system now.
A lot of them got
mental issues because they've been on the streets for so long. That's why, and I blame the past mayors who did this to these people.
Yeah.
I blame the past mayors. I'm not mentioning them past mayors because they're all jerks. I blame the past mayor. This man we got right now, he's doing what he got to do.
Eric Adams, I'm gonna come on the panel.
Eric Adams is to me, he's doing what he has to do. Because for a mayor, he's doing what have to do for a mayor. He's working the system out except before the other mayors that came was with him past. The other mayors before him wasn't doing what they supposed to do. All they did sat there and got paid. That's all it was. You got paid.
DJ Vibration said that.
They sat there.
DJ Vibration said that.
Huh?
DJ Vibration said that.
Hi. They sat there and got paid. That's all they did. And the mayors back in them days. And Mayor Adams, he's out there trying to do what he has to do. And I like how he's doing it. Although,
Yeah, I followed is this mic on? Oh, it's not even on.
I can hear you. I can hear you, But like I said, he's doing what he got to do. I mean, Let's give this man a chance to do what he's still doing what he has to do. He's not stopping. I mean, you don't see this man sitting in City Hall all the time. He's always out on the streets. You'd never see him sitting in City Hall.
Now I'm on.
Yeah, now you are.
See, the thing is with a lot of people don't understand Mayor Adams. If you look at the past, and I'm gonna bring up the past because there's a lot of people that they forgot about these people that I'm about to mention. You had James E. Davis. I don't know if you remember James E. Davis from a long time ago. James E. Davis actually he he actually turned into like a Senate person, and he was the guy who got killed in City Hall. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
One of his fellow Senate guys shot him in the head
Mm-hmm.
while he sat before the mayor.
Right.
And James E. Davis was a guy who sued the police department, and he was a trainer. He was a guy who was a trainer of the New York City Police Department, and he protested because he didn't like that they were telling him to train the police to act, to make situations get out of hand. It's like the police is trained to just set people off. Basically, that's what the police is trained to do. But he didn't like that. So today, the training of the New York City Police Department is different because he fought for that. My mother actually knew him personally, but Eric Adams is actually a protege of James E. Davis. So when you're looking at Eric Adams, you're looking at James E. Davis in spirit. Even though James E. Davis died a long time ago, he got killed. But when you're looking at Eric Adams, that's who you're looking at. Mm-hmm. He was the trainer of the police, aka police officer. And Adams was a transit police officer.
Yeah.
So whenever stuff happened in New York City, both of those guys will come together. Mm-hmm. Everything that happened, those two guys right there, you would always see them on press conferences. Mm-hmm. See, a lot of people, they don't remember that. They don't remember none of that stuff. They just think that Adams just came out the blue.
No, he didn't.
No, this guy been around for a long time.
Years, yeah.
I'm glad he got, even though I don't live in New York City now, I'm glad that man
is a Bayer.
Exactly. Because he earned
that position.
Exactly.
He earned that position because they were
very much.
I'm glad he earned that because Curtis Fleetwood.
Curtis Fleetwood is
an idiot.
You know what?
He's an idiot.
He is.
He's an idiot.
I listened to his show a couple of times, him and Ron Kuby, and Curtis Fleetwood was a racist.
Thank you.
Ron Kuby, I don't know. But I know Curtis Lee was a racist.
He still is.
And and the stuff that he was saying, was like crazy. He just trying to get a bag, as they say.
That's it.
That's all he was trying to do. He would have ended up being like Ed Koch or
an idiot.
Yeah, David Dinkins, he really didn't get a chance to do what he needed to do because God bless the dead. He passed away and everything, but he fought, but the odds was against him.
Because of the white people in there.
I ain't gonna just say white people. I'm gonna say everybody.
Everybody
that was in there. Okay. Everybody was getting a piece of the pie.
Yeah. He couldn't fight.
He couldn't fight it. He couldn't fight it. That man could not do nothing.
No.
So that's what that was. But like I said, James E. Davis is the man who a lot of people need to look at. Look at his history. Look. I don't know because you two wasn't around when he was alive.
But you can still Google it and it pops up.
James E. Davis. Look him up, y'all. Look him up because I'm telling you, Eric Adams is his protege. Mm-hmm. Okay, and Eric Adams, brother, if you ever see this podcast, I commend you.
Yeah,
because you are doing right now things that should have been done
a long time ago.
Exactly. For New York City.
Yep.
So I commend him. I'm all for him. Even though
you don't see him sitting down in no city hall doing behind the desk. He's always out and about doing. He got to do it in the community.
Exactly.
He's never seen that man sitting down. He's always on the go.
Exactly. And you know what? They trying to dig up dirt on him, talking about he owed taxes and
he
all
don't
that.
owe nothing. That's a lie.
I mean, he did actually admit to owing property taxes on few houses that he got.
But he paid for them.
Yeah, he did. He did. But the thing is why y'all guys trying to ruin this man? This man is
jealous.
Exactly. This man is trying. And you know what? I guarantee you, because he's out there out and about. They gonna try some attempts on him
Uh-huh.
because he's doing what nobody else has ever
Never
done
done before.
He got the experience.
Yep.
He got the experience from long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Him and James E. Davis was partners in crime.
Mm-hmm.
He got the experience.
And people out there they don't want to see him do good for the city.
They
That's
definitely don't want to see that.
And
they don't want to see
him doing good for the city because other mayors behind him didn't do nothing.
Exactly.
Was sat behind the desk and get paid.
Exactly. New York City and Bridgeport, Connecticut are actually similar places. Bridgeport has a lot of corruption.
Mm-hmm.
So do New York City. But the thing is with Bridgeport is it's a lot of people that's trying to get the bag. It's a lot of people that's chasing to get the bag.
Yep.
You know, you got
ain't
a lot
doing
of
nothing.
Exactly, ain't doing nothing. And you know what? I'm gonna just say this. I give Ganem a little bit of credit because he did show up at them rallies over the last summer. I did see that. And some dude tried to come off on him and it was like, yo, man, get out of here with that. Let the man talk. So I commend him for that because it's like he wants to do things that's needed. He wants to do that. So I commend him on that. You know, I commend him. But you know what? Getting back to what you were saying about the not to change the subject, about the war that's happening. See, the thing is that this is not new.
Nope.
The United States, our country, is not telling the full story. Okay? The full story is that the United States wanted to make Ukraine like NATO. Russia didn't want that. They don't want United States troop on their borders. They didn't want that. So this dude Putin was like, hey, you know what? Y'all ain't gonna be, because I don't know if you know, but Ukraine used to be Russia.
I know.
So they like, look, y'all guys ain't doing this to us. If y'all guys do this, we gonna tear this shit up before y'all guys do this. You know, it's sad what that guy is doing.
Very sad.
Because, you know, he's killing
innocent people.
Innocent people. Like,
he killing babies, pregnant women. It's innocent people.
And there's a lot of conspiracy theorists. I'm gonna just say this. The brother New Breed, he's a channel on YouTube. I like his show. He's very check him out, y'all. He's very informational, very intelligent. But sometime I'm gonna just say this, and I'm not saying him, but I'm just saying in general. Sometimes we gotta do a little bit more math before we actually talk about something and make it to be like something that is not. Okay, yeah, I did see the video where it's supposedly dead bodies laying on the ground, and then you can see one person trying to cover themselves up because the wind was blowing. Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it had like a dozen of supposedly dead people on the ground, and one person was laying on the ground, and the wind was blowing, and the person tried to cover the sheet up, and then somebody ran and covered it up because the person put their arm out there. Okay, yeah. That happened, okay, but it's still real things that's happening over there. You know, that's just only one thing out of a million things that's happening over there. You got little kids dying. You got hospitals being blown up. It's a lot of things. There was just not today, actually, there was a journalist who got killed by the Russian troops. You can't make that up.
Nope.
The journalist. Hey, y'all feel free to comment if y'all want to say something about this. You know, it's a lot of things that's going down.
Yeah, and it's disgusting.
And this is the world that we live in today.
Yeah.
We live in this world right here. I'm telling you, like 70s, 80s, and 90s. The 90s, I'm going to tell you this. I don't know if you agree with me, but I think the 90s was like one of the best years.
It was.
You know, because a lot of people found themselves. The music was good.
We had no wars and all that type of stuff. We had no problems.
Actually, we did.
Oh, we had the war. We had
I think it was Desert Storm. Desert Storm. Like that. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was that.
And the other one. What's the other one?
Oh man, I forgot that one
me too.
But
it was another war, but anyway, we went through that. You know, we lost soldiers and whatnot. You know, so it's like it was okay. In the 90s was, to me, was the best thing in the 90s.
Yeah.
You know, like the people trying to find themselves and get that, you know, was happy days, happy life, everything else. And also now we got close to the 20s. Woo, everything blow up. That's it.
Yeah. And you know what the thing is that I don't blame it on the music, but a lot of this I'm gonna call it deaf music. This deaf music, especially in New York. In New York, we don't have how it used to be. We don't have our own culture in New York. No, we don't. More. We don't have our own culture. New York is taken over by drill rap. Yeah. Hey, nephew. Yeah. So, you know, the thing is that, you know, Chicago has done it. Mm-hmm. Chicago has taken over.
The golf wall. He's right. It was the golf wall. Thank you.
The golf. Okay. Yes.
I was trying to get up the tip of my head.
Thanks, DJ Vivacious. And you know what the thing is that and I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody want a white man. No, it ain't no white man. It's the brother man. Because the white people and those racist kind of thing, white people try to work with you. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I don't know. Maybe Mrs. Smith might disagree with me.
I don't know. I mean, I never had. I don't know. I just back away from some things that, you know. White people, maybe they do try to help you. I had a white landlord. He helped me out a whole lot. He was a sweet person. So you got a few out there will help you. A handful, not a whole. I mean, a handful would help you.
But you know what? It's not a color thing.
No, it's not.
You know, it's a other thing. And when I say it's a other thing, meaning that it's us. We're doing this to each other as black people. We're doing this to each other.
We're killing each other.
Exactly. We're doing this.
We don't want to help each other out.
We don't want to help. I'm gonna give you a scenario. There was a brother who wanted me to DJ. I'm not gonna say no names, and I told the brother a low price because we're like family, and he went even lower than that price. I'm not gonna get rich off your money, brother.
No,
it can't amount to nothing. If something goes wrong, I can't pay for a needle. I can't pay for a speaker with that. I ain't even,
low blow.
Yeah, I ain't gonna even say the money because it was that low, you know. And I'm gonna tell you something. We ain't got a chance, you know, unless we try harder. We gotta come together and we gotta try harder. We gotta come together as one. And you know what? Who knows when that's gonna be?
Well, like I said, we in the last days, so.
I mean, the way things are going, it seems just like that.
We in the last days
just
now,
like
so
we are.
We're never gonna become one. We're in the last days. We're never gonna become one.
I guess we not. You know, it's a lot of things that's happening.
Yeah.
A lot of brothers and sisters, a lot of these young dudes, man. A lot of these young dudes is out there doing stupid things.
Yeah. And we're killing each other.
Yeah, like the story you said earlier with the old lady being hit in the head and her car stolen.
Yeah.
Like, who does that?
And they came from New York to do it over here, and you got locked up.
How stupid was that?
So now you're doing time for robbery,
exactly,
all type of stuff.
And you might meet that lady kids in jail.
In jail, exactly. You don't know who you might meet
exactly
from her family. You don't
exactly. Know. You want to come all the way from somewhere and do something stupid like that,
and wind up
how dumb can you be?
Dumb.
It's just idiotic stuff. That's why I left New York, because I just, you know, I just got tired of it.
Yeah, I got tired of New York City too.
Just, you know, a lot of people, New York, it's the streets of gold.
Yeah, it's not the streets of death.
The drill music is good, but sometimes they got to switch it up sometimes. I mean, you know, to be honest with you, yeah, the drill music is good. When I say it's good, I mean the beats. The beats is good to me. But as far as the lyrics, it's talking about killing. And a lot of those guys, when they make that, right after they make the song, they leave the studio, they dead.
They dead. It happened many times.
It just not too long ago it happened.
Not too long ago we lost another rapper. So all that what you saying? Come on now. The beat. Oh, okay, but like he said, the lyrics.
The lyrics
are off the chain.
Yeah, it's. And you know what? I haven't heard an R&B song
for a long time,
forever. Yeah,
that's why I said I love my old school rap, old school R&B. They're the best. It was the best. If you ever hear old school R&B, old school R&B, and old school rap, trust me. You stick with that. That's what I stick with.
Because see, back in the days,
that was music.
Guys, that was music. Those guys were just beefing on wax. They wasn't actually going out there doing that stuff to each other. But at the same time, back in it, see, you know what? I'm gonna break it down like this. It's a lot of internet gangsters. Mm-hmm. People got more heart to say things online than they would in your face.
Yep.
See, we come from the old school era where you had to find that person to tell them what you thought of them. Mm-hmm. And when you found that person, it either was a fight or it either was somebody talked it out. You know, everybody got together with it, or maybe a shooting.
But those days, when back in the 80s and 70s, we wasn't pulling no guns out fighting. We used to use our hands.
90s too.
We used to use our hands. We pulling no guns out fighting somebody.
Or talk
you step on my sneaker, we go outside and fight. Or we like I said, we talk it out. Now they're killing you over nonsense. It's stupid.
And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Me as a DJ, I blame the music industry. And the reason why I blame the music industry because they could come up with something better.
Something much better.
It's not all about a dollar.
No. It's all about what you put out.
Yeah, these guys is rich enough as it is, man. Switch up. Invest in your money. Mm-hmm. You know, there's guys like Cameron, who actually was one of the first guys who started investing in other businesses besides the rap industry. He had a whole bunch of chicken places. He had clothing wear. You know, there's a lot of stuff that he had. And I think he was one of the first people that done it. You know Cameron, right?
Yeah. Fat Joe was the first person that done it.
Fat Joe?
Yeah, he has a clothing store on Third Avenue and a restaurant.
I thought it was Cameron because with the
Fat Joe did it then. Cameron, and then more kept going in front of them.
I know Jim Jones has some stuff.
Jim Jones he still has whatnot. Yeah. And everybody don't remember Jimmy's Cafe in the Bronx over there on Fordham Road back in the days that a baseball player owned that. Him and two other partners. The place is closed now because they had a killing. Someone got shot in front of the place and died. And went over what? Over a girl.
Yeah.
Over nonsense.
But that's always been going
on. Over nonsense.
Like, kill somebody
over a woman, because she dancing with this dude, and then your man come out. It's a mess. You know what I mean? Yeah. Those days was fun back in that place. I used to hang in the places all the time. I used to hang in Latin quarters. I used to hang in all the places. Everything back in the days, it was fun.
Yeah.
And now, I don't go to clubs no more because I don't want to get shot or get stabbed for some stupidity.
Yeah, but just like nephew said Cameron is a businessman. He don't do music like that.
No, he don't. He's a businessman. He's a businessman
because he understands the narrative about that. Mm-hmm. You know, and you know what? It was like that when we was coming up. Our parents didn't like the music that we were listening to.
No,
so it's coming up down the line, but at the same time, we didn't have music that preached killing.
No, we sure didn't.
Like look at the dude and I'm gonna lightly speak about this because there's still people sensitive about this. The guy Alpo that passed away. He was a notorious gangster and all that. I'm gonna just speak on this. I never met the guy, didn't know him and nothing like that. Even though I'm from New York, never knew him. I was, I was a little kid when he was out there in the street. But the thing is that this guy right here, he came out of jail thinking that he could stay the same way.
No, he couldn't.
And some things happened.
Yeah.
And I remember him. So and this is the thing that, this is what it narrows down to. The OGs coming out of prison, teach these youngins how you got in there and why not to go in there. Teach them. Sit down
and talk to them.
There's a lot of brothers out there that don't have really male figures in their life that.
Don't.
And a lot of these younger dudes are very sensitive. And I'm not gonna say they sensitive because their mother raised them and all that kind. I'm not gonna say that. But even though you got 4 boys and your boys turned out to be real good and everything. But the thing is that even though our mothers can't raise us to be a man, but just look and analyze things. Look at things and analyze it. It's a lot of these younger guys, they don't have that direction.
No, they don't.
A lot of them don't have it.
No.
They
don't have no father figure in their life.
They don't have no a lot of the older G's. I ain't gonna say old G's. I'm gonna say a lot of the older O's. They ain't G's, they O's. G's is when you teaching knowledge. A lot of the O's is trying to be like these young guys.
Yeah.
They calling these young guys kings.
King of what?
I mean, if I call somebody a king, that means I like what you doing and keep the hope up.
You can't go wrong with old school music. No, you can't.
No, you can't. And you know what? As a DJ Vivacious is DJ. When you playing old school, you don't gotta hold your head down as you playing.
You met Jim Jones in Harlem. He was Jim Jones is a cool dude. He is a very cool dude.
He is.
Yeah. Because I used to be at the clubs and I used to see him all the time coming to clubs with us, in Harlem.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
And you know what the thing is? Because like DJ Vivacious said, you can't go wrong with the old school.
Nope.
Because the old school is about just having fun. It's telling
and to
stories.
this day, they still playing old school at
still
parties
being
and
played.
whatnot.
Being played.
And old people and young people are getting into it.
Exactly. I did a party not too long ago where a girl just wanted me to do old school 90s.
Yeah, old school 90s.
It's about having fun.
That's it.
Yeah, and as far as with Jim Jones, Jim Jones is a cool guy.
Yes, he's very cool.
I never met the brother, but just by seeing like the things he put out there, you can tell he's a fun, cool brother. Although I did speak,
he's funny too because I met him a few times. I used to go to the club down in Harlem and whatnot. He's a very funny person.
Even though I spoke about him and Mano having that Lobby Boys thing, I did speak about that because that to me. That's sending the wrong message to these younger guys because I know you're familiar with the projects in New York. We all lived in the projects.
I live in the projects.
And guys used to hang in the lobby
and
selling drugs or peeing in the stairwell or in the elevator. And that was the lobby. Yeah. That's what Jim Jones and Mano was talking about. Lobby boys. And if you wasn't from that area and you walked in those projects, you was going to get jumped.
Yep.
Or robbed or shot.
Whatever.
It was going to be something that's going to be happening to you. Because you in
that
that lobby where and you don't. First thing you going to say, yo, where you from?
You're not putting the projects. Forget about it.
Nah, you could be like projects, which was one of the worst projects in Brooklyn. Yo, where you from? And you could be like, I'm from, or vice versa, and you'll get jumped or something because you ain't supposed to be in that area. Yeah. And then next thing you know, it'll be a war between those two projects right there. Yep. That's how it was. That's how, but now
it's totally different.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't promote that with what him and Mano was saying. But I did see that Jim Jones is a cool dude, and he just want people to just leave him the hell alone. Let that man live.
Yep.
Damn. Oh God, my mother calling me. Maybe she could get on the show.
No, I gotta cut her off.
But the old school is always going to be better with the lyrics. Yes, indeed. The old school is always going to be better with the lyrics because it's not promoting killing. It's not saying none of that. Back in the days, we didn't have Instagram.
Nope.
We didn't have Facebook. We didn't have YouTube. We had MySpace. And then we had You've Got Mail. Remember
Yep.
that one?
Yep. Yep. You got me. Yep. That's
America
it.
Online, and you get sent the disc, and you put it in your computer, and they give your computer a virus.
Telling you, trust me.
You got like 7 copies of America Online in your computer.
Your computer.
And your computer get a virus.
Virus. 'Cause you got all that stuff in your computer. You know, it say when he say old school is always going to be better with the lyrics. Of course, it's gonna be better. It's gonna be there forever. You talking about every time you hear people talk, let's have a party. That's all you hear.
Is the old school.
It
turned out to be the old school. Now you might play some new stuff once in a while, but
people ain't gonna dance. No, people ain't gonna dance. They're gonna get
exactly, because the ultimate music that's gonna be played is gonna be some old school.
Yep.
You know, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. We as a people, we just gotta do better.
Yep.
We definitely gotta do better.
Do better. What,
you know?
We're gonna try to do better because, like I said before, we in the last day. So, I mean,
you know what?
While we still on this earth, we can start. We can try to do better for each other.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just say this to the youngins, whether we on the last days or not. I believe that we are on the last days. As far as like with the evil people, the evil people ain't gonna be here no more.
No.
You know, because there's so much people that have malice in their heart.
Yes.
When you have malice in your heart, now I can forgive some people. I forgave a lot of people that have done me dirty or whatever case may be. I'm not gonna focus on it. I forgave you, but I know how to roll with you now. And excuse my language, excuse me, Lord, for cursing on Sunday. I'm still gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna still fuck with you, but I know how to roll with you though.
I ain't gonna roll with you because I don't want to be bothered with you. That's how I'm gonna do it.
Friends is like tools that you put in the toolbox. You know, you may have this friend to go on the road with. You may have this friend to go fight with you. You may have this friend to go talk to. You got to put them in your toolbox.
I got one friend. That's it.
So you don't have a toolbox.
No, I don't need a toolbox. They all locked in the toolbox. They all locked up in the toolbox. I don't need no more friends. I already got stabbed in the back a couple of times by friends. So that's what I said. They're in the toolbox locked up now. That's it.
Like, for instance, okay, Tiny nephew said that Tupac was a storyteller. Getting on that. Now, back in them days with Tupac, because I lived, I ate, and I drank Tupac music. That was every time I got in my car and started up the key, or if I rode my bike somewhere and leave the car parked, it was some Tupac playing. Because his song spoke to what I was spoke to, you know, the situation that I felt I was going through. You know, his songs told a story. You know, the dude was a legend. I'm quite sure you liked a lot of Tupac songs too, didn't you?
It was all right. I wasn't a fan of Tupac. I mean, he was all right to me. I wasn't, he wasn't a fan. I'm telling you, listen to some Tupac music. I'm telling you.
I
wasn't a fan of Tupac. I mean, I listened to his music.
I wasn't a fan neither.
I wasn't a fan. My thing was mostly R&B, Keith Sweat, and I wasn't a fan. So I wasn't, fan of Tupac. And
you know what?
I like his music. That was it.
Tupac. I didn't become a fan until he died, because
I'm going to play old school music until the day. I hear you, brother. I hear you.
No, that's a sister.
Oh, I hear you, sister.
Vibration.
I hear you, sister. I listen. I would do the same thing. I hear you, sister.
And you know what? Tupac is old school. And like I said, I didn't become a fan until he actually died, because I used to hear that song, I Get Around, like 30 million damn times. The car driving by and they sister.
They just play it.
And I used to be like, God damn, who is this dude?
They play over and over and over again.
And also the Bismarck song, This Is Something for the Radio.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
However Do You Want It by I forgot who I forgot who sing that song, However Do You Want It. But those songs right there is what I heard on a frequent.
And you hear
On
him
the
over,
regular.
over and over again. After a while, you don't be a fan no more because I got tired of hearing it.
But you know what? I was actually, I wanted to know who he was when he died. I wanted to know. So I digged into his history. I was like, oh shit, damn, I ain't never heard these songs that this guy playing, and I got addicted to it.
Yeah.
I'm a Gemini just like Tupac was. So, you know, I don't have two faces though. No more. Like a long time ago I did. I had two personalities.
And anyway.
I only got two gears now.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Actually, I got three. I got 3 gears.
Yeah, okay.
I got calm, cool, and angry. My 3 gears I got. I like the first one.
I think so too.
But I'm gonna just say this. DJ Bob Major, she write a Tahi nephew, he write about Tupac. Tupac is a legend. A lot of people try to be like him. And you know what, as far as with the old school, yes.
We're gonna keep
Yes, indeed. Because you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Whenever I do a party, they already know it's gonna be some old school gonna be played. You already know. Oh,
what about Eazy-E? Well, Eazy-E, I wasn't a fan of them anyway, because
Eazy-E, I liked Eazy-E, but I didn't like how he talked bad about women. I didn't like that. That I didn't like, because even though I loved my father and I was into my pops, but I seen my mother struggle in a lot of ways. So when I hear Eazy-E talking about women did
this
something
and, this and that other, you know.
Yeah,
I wasn't a fan of him.
Yeah, I didn't like that part. I liked them though.
Females.
Yeah, I didn't like the disrespect towards females. No, I didn't like that.
Well, some of the music today they playing now is disrespecting females anyway.
Oh, yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna just say this, hitting on that. A lot of these ladies nowadays, they be signing for that music. And that's crazy. These young girls, they be signing for that type of music all the time.
They like being disrespected. That's all it is.
They like being disrespected, and that's why. And you know what? That's why a lot of this stuff is happening now. And I'm gonna tell you, it starts with your queen first. You know, if we can respect a queen, you know, and there's a lot of YouTube channels. Y'all look this one up. Tommy Lasorda. He talks bad about the black woman a lot. But I'm gonna just say this: we all have faults in our relationships, or whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna tell you this: what made that woman act that way?
Because the man disrespected you.
Yeah, maybe the man did something for that woman to act a certain way. Because women scorn easily. So a woman she ain't gonna never let you forget about what you did.
So easy.
It could be like 16 years later.
And I'm gonna bring it back up.
Exactly. She could be like, "Oh, remember you ate my cheesecake out the refrigerator?" And she gonna argue with you about that. It's gonna be a week worth of argument because you ate that cheesecake out the refrigerator,
and a week worth of sleeping on the couch.
Exactly. Or a week worth of something else. I ain't gonna say not getting.
As I was sleeping on the couch.
Shoot,
you be on that couch for a whole week and you keep running your mouth. You be on that couch for a month. You keep putting up with that mess.
Don't let me talk about something. Listen, I get graphic and everything.
You be on that couch for a whole month. You start, and then the man start opening his mouth. Oh, but baby, but what I do wrong? What? You gonna be on that couch again? Keep talking mess. Men don't know how to keep their mouth shut.
She been through that before.
I've been through that. Yes. Then you stop talking mess. Oh no, what? What'd you say? Oh no, the couch brother. You want to eat what? You ain't eat. No, you better go outside and eat.
So you mean to tell me, if you got to argue with your man or whatever, he gonna sleep on the couch and you won't cook him nothing to eat?
Nope. Because men got mouths and their mouths are too flippy. They don't know how to shut up.
See, that's them, excuse my language, excuse me, Lord, for cursing on a Sunday, but that's them bitch-made dudes. Excuse my language.
Sometimes men don't know how to keep quiet. When you get yourself in trouble and you can't get yourself out of that trouble.
I won't.
And then the bad part, when I had a situation, when I go food shopping and I got groceries, you don't want to help me, guess what? You ain't going to eat. You gonna help me carry them bags in the house? What? You're not gonna eat nothing. No,
Well,
you're not.
what if the man say, baby, the bag is too heavy?
I don't want to hear that. Oh, this is the good part. I'm tired. Oh, I'm tired too. You ain't eating today, brother.
We gonna close it out on that.
It sure is.
But anyway, y'all, what you think about R. Kelly now?
I ain't think about that, brother. He in jail.
All eyes on me, Tupac. That, you know what? That, I'm just saying. I don't know, maybe. I don't know if she's talking about the song or not, but I'm gonna just comment on that. R. Kelly did have good music until he started
messing up.
Pissing on them girls and all that. Then he messed up.
Messed up his whole life.
Exactly. But All Eyes on Me, Jodeci, Tupac, however do you want it? That was my jam. I think I must have played that a million times. Mm-hmm. But you know what? See, the thing is, back in those days, the music was good. R. Kelly, he just commented on the R. Kelly thing. When he pissed on that young girl, that's what sealed his fate right there when he did that. Mm-hmm. Now, Jodeci and Tupac, them two was both legends to me. The two legends. That song was magical. However do you want it? The beat alone was like, you just wanted, it just made you want to dance. Just that beat, and then the lyrics and, oh man. But yeah, we gonna close it out, y'all.
Yes, we're gonna close it out. Thank you very much for listening and watching us on the show. Like I said, I'm gonna do my senior citizen show this week, and I'm gonna have a good time with that. All right, y'all. So thank you for watching us. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you for all your answers. Thank you for all your questions, and I enjoy them. And I hope to see all y'all again. So everybody, I said peace out. Love y'all. Bye.